Morning guys, Rory here from Your Golf Travel. Day 2 at Turnberry. Amazing day on the Ailsa Course yesterday. That course is easily top 3. Might have snuck into 2nd position on my all-time list. Just stunning. Staying in the 5-star hotel. Amazing room. On the way to 1906 for what's going to be, I believe, a pretty damn tasty breakfast. Right, day 2, breakfast done. Absolutely gorgeous Turnberry grill. Couldn't finish it actually, it was so big. Playing on what used to be the Kintyre course today, now King Robert the Bruce. Chatting to the guys in the clubhouse yesterday, and I think the first few holes are very much the same as what they used to be, barring a couple of minor changes, and then the big changes where they've done completely new holes start kicking in around the back end of the front 9. Bringing back good memories here. Played here for the first time with Soph Walks when she officially became the first lady of YouTube. First time she met us, and yeah, as you can see, another absolutely gorgeous day on the former Kintyre, now King Robert the Bruce. So 4 holes in on King Robert the Bruce, and this is exactly how I remember it. This is very much still the Kintyre for these first few holes. And while it's definitely a bit easier than the Ailsa, it's certainly not a pushover. There's gorse just everywhere on these opening holes. So if you miss by enough, the fairways are fairly generous, but if you miss by enough, you're losing balls. So it's still definitely testing. The pot bunkers around the greens are much shallower as well than the ones that Ailsa. I'll show you a couple of examples in a bit. So while they're still punishing, they're not kind of like the automatic one-shot penalty, let's say, that you might get in some of the ones in the Ailsa, where if you are getting it out, you're not getting anywhere near the hole. So definitely a little bit more gentle. Higher handicap golfers will find their comfort zone a little easier on this course so far, because as I said, they did completely rebuild a lot of holes, and they're coming up in the next few, and I can't wait to see them. Yeah, the green was down there. Yeah, so we're chatting, this is where the course gets totally different. So he used to be here on 8, and he used to hit it all the way down into that amazing little cove bit.
It's like, so I mean, it's amazing. That has to be one of the most amazing sceneries around a golf hole nearly anywhere in the world. Turnberry Kintyre 8th hole. I mean, I got a little 60-degree wedge here. I mean, you could definitely go for the green as a play. I don't care where I hit this. Look at that, it's just stunning. I've never seen such a fantastic backdrop in all my life.
Which obviously isn't there anymore. We're now going
down there,
that way, towards the Ailsa Course and the lighthouse. Really keen to see what this next stretch of holes is all about. This is definitely more what you think of when you think Turnberry, Ailsa Course, lighthouse, playing what looks like towards the edge of the world, down the slope. Lovely par 5. Right, so far so good on the changes. As you can see behind me, making much better use of this unbelievable view, and we're carrying on onto the next hole. And the next green looks very funky. It actually looks very much like the 10th green on the Ailsa. Let's go check it out. This used to be where the old 8th green is, and to be honest with you, it's a bit of a shame that hole's still not on the course, because it was a really good, fun, drivable par 4, kind of blind tee shot, but as soon as you came down onto the fairway and you opened up onto that green, it was absolutely spectacular. Having said all that, this new 9th hole is brilliant. Drive it into the fairway, fingers crossed, and you're left with a mid-iron into this green over this massive chasm where that green vacated the space to make that. So yeah, that's a tough call between whether the old 8th or the new 9th was better, but I do like this. It's much more Turnberry to me.
Oh, you're right. Oh, you haven't scratched it, have you? That's dangerous. Cool, isn't it? Cool.
Dan, I've got a question for you.
Questions.
A couple of questions actually.
Okay.
Thoughts on the, I was about to say the Kintyre, sorry, the King Robert the Bruce.
Oh, it's a nice...
It's a nice second course, isn't it?
It's a lovely second course, yeah. I mean, you've got to come and play it when you come up here and stay.
Yeah.
It's just a very traditional kind of links course, not particularly duney.
Yeah.
It's quite flat. It's actually quite a nice walk. We've walked it today, haven't we? It's quite a nice stroll round, to be honest.
Yeah, and that little stretch out towards the middle, which is all new.
It's all new,
nice and it's very different to the rest of the course, and it's just a nice bit of panoramic loveliness.
Yeah, spectacular, isn't it?
Right, all done on the King Robert the Bruce course, all done at Turnberry in fact, off home to the airport this afternoon, back to London. What a golf resort. King Robert the Bruce, in my mind it's still very much the Kintyre. It's pretty much the exact same golf course, and they've just changed those holes around the middle as I showed you earlier, and it's a definite improvement. Those holes are a lovely little stretch in between the two sections of the course at the beginning and at the end, which are very much dominated by gorse. So it's a completely different challenge to the Ailsa, and as a resort on the whole, if you look at it, I don't think I'm being silly in saying that I think barring resorts, let's say like Pinus, you've got 9 golf courses, Mission Hills in China, you've got like 10 plus. If you're looking at a resort which has got hotel, spa facilities, great restaurants, good clubhouse, 2 golf courses, I think Turnberry might just be the best in the world. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed these videos from Turnberry. If you like the look of either of the courses and the hotel, of course, drop me an email. The email's in the description to this video. As always, subscribe to the channel, like the video. Show you around another accommodation option here at Turnberry, basically for larger groups. As you can see behind me, we're in the Royal Troon Villa. Now just across the road from the golf course, so the golf course is literally like 100 yards that way. There's a big bunch of villas, all of which are named after famous golf courses like Muirfield, St Andrews, etc, etc. And basically, as you probably guessed, they just cater for large groups should you want a bit more of a private feel to your accommodation while you're here. And also, typically, they cater for guests who are staying a little longer than the 1 night, 2 round kind of model that a lot of people would buy through Your Golf Travel. So, large groups looking to stay 3-4 nights, maybe even up to a week. Check out these villas for sure. Anyway, let's have a little look around. Seriously plush, loads of room. Lots of fun can be had. You can get your own drinks in the evenings. You can probably get some food delivered down from the main hotel. Let's go and check out some of the bedrooms too. So, as well as the awesome living space we've got on the first floor of these villas, which is great for socialising in the evenings, kind of chilling out when you're not on golf courses. It's also got amazing amount of space for people to stay. So far, I'm on the ground floor now, and I've counted, hold on. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. So there we go. 8 double rooms. So group of 8 golfers, 8 different couples I guess could stay in this big older villa, and I'm sure all the others are just like this too. Very, very impressive accommodation option. As I said, perfect for groups of golfers looking for a bit more of a private feel during their stay here at Turnberry. As I said, in terms of 36 hole, right guys, there we go, all done at Turnberry. As I said, I think in terms of 36 hole resort type setups, that could well be the best golf resort in the world. Let me know if you think I've got that wrong and I'm missing anything. As I said earlier in the video, my email is in the description of the video, so if you've got any questions about Turnberry, about any other golf break really, pop me a line on there. You may also have seen another video that came out on the Your Golf Travel channel last night, I believe. and it's about added extras, things that we can add to your holidays moving into 2019 if you're an early booker. And having a little chat with my manager the other day, we're going to do raise added extras as well. So yeah, post some comments down below on what kind of stuff that you'd like to have thrown into your bookings if you come via me through that email address down there. We're talking free drinks, free buggies, range balls, probably free drinks. Anyway, whack some ideas down there. I'll see you guys soon.